Because there's actually so much to talk about as we get started with the amount of context coming out of challengers. And we'll kick it off with Rob seeing a first target getting hit out instantly, getting a little damage off, but giving up long. And now his only support on A is down 2. That's Exile. Every T round in the pocket for Cloud9 is going to mean the world to them, because it's no secret that they've been struggling here. And we'll talk about why in a second, but okay.
Rain brings it back. Ooh, Rain brings it back. That's 2 nasty little taps, and he's got Cloud9 kind of scrambling. Oh, they thought they were going to get this A site for free, but Kerrigan still holding. Rain comes through with another, and what do you know? It's just Inters left up. He's going to look for that headshot back towards short side, and he disengages for the moment. Now he doesn't have the bomb. Poor him.
Yeah, I think he's running the flank because there's so much noise here. He's like, okay, I can get out of the situation. He's coming back the long way. This was interesting here. Rain is looking to track down this rotation, and he's found himself in the winning position now. This is going to be,
he's in the pocket.
Pretty impossible for Inters to figure out.
4.
Huge, Rain MVP of Antwerp, right? Around too long, holding onto the rotation. So the rotation is forever from the T side to go all the way through spawn. But they let that go, let players flood out of the stairs, and the shots came in. And Kerrigan is soaking it up. He was dancing before the game went live, up on stage. Or they fake and go B without crossing divider, which is something they could do.
Oh, they don't clear, but Exile, good answer. Snaps it back into Rops. The lesser weapon falls, twists, burned forward, and now it's just about Brokey. But Exile's not going to fall for that twice. This time, as he gets into sight, it's a hard clear, and it's good to see Cloud9 winning a straight-up rifle round, because we know how far and few between they were in the Challenger stage.
Yep, and this is a round where they actually default, which, you know, there will be defaults in here. I just expect to see less. Maybe we'll bring in this new style we've been pulling out, but that's a very good default win there.
Ooh, easy first pickup for Brokey. Everybody remembers a Brokey pillar clip. He's got 2 more players coming out from Monster. Kerrigan holds the line. Double Famas kill. Goes back towards short, and it's even Kerrigan in with a 3rd one. Twists is going to put an end to C9's B site hopes. Faze win one right back.
Yeah, you're right. Anytime there is a kind of a pillar, the temple before they have that window open, positions like that, Brokey is one of the best in the world at easily. Having a great year overall on top of things.
Easy to keep an eye on the panel. We will judge him closely as he decides to activate. He's going to hear this movement. Down goes Nafany and Inters. One of the 2 rifles that Cloud9 limp into round 6 with. They're going to keep pressing closer. This is a Cloud9 working with a singular smoke and Molotov. A second Tech 9 kill from Hobbit would have done wonders, but it's also ahead of the pack. Shiro's still waiting outside Monster. Exile nowhere to be found, needs to join him through Connector. And at the 15-second mark, we're going to get one last attempt from C9 to puncture into the B site, but twists. The cold-blooded Canadian locks it in with another couple headshots, as per usual, very on brand. That's 3 kills for Twist in the B site, up to 5.
Upon things that we know we need to play here in Legends.
I think there's like this parallel, but also the contrast. You know, Mao's the 3-0 team. Cloud9 just grind through in the last stage and in this round.
Shiro?
Are you kidding? We've got 2 deagles off of Shiro to crack open the B site. I mean, look at the damage. Everything looks seemingly well for Faze, just kind of cruising through another, and there is still a chance for Rain and Brokey to recover, but that was for a moment very sketchy. Nafany, they've lost track of him. If he could just get this headshot, if he could just find that frag, but Rain's going to go ahead and put his foot down. Enough is enough. Damn your pistols. It's going to be a 6th for Faze. Hobbit slides forward, made possible by Shiro.
And Shiro's the guy that he doesn't really put the pressure on you. You put the pressure on him and then you lose. He's really good in the clutch. He's really good in the late round. And he was incredible, though, in moments during that challenger stage in ways I don't think any other optor could have been, even ones that are more flicky and more active. Wow, he did such a good job of drawing out utility, constantly swinging, making sure their flashes were useless, just going underneath them, and now Cloud9 got their heads scratching. I mean, the flank is coming in from the stairs. Exile has to miss it because we crossed the 30-second mark. Kerrigan, he's figured this out.
Perfectly timed. Kerrigan, but he does get stopped. Brokey in the corner, gonna get another shot in. Inters, he'll drop him, and Twist gets the trade. It's a fight back. Twist drive-by from the dumpster, puts Cloud9 right in it. And Faze grabbing 8th as Rain did such a good job of serving up a distraction.
Yeah, and they didn't even do anything that aggressively last round, and they were right that Cloud9 were going to try to group up and explode on the A site, and now they go back to it. The way that Rain peaked made it look like he was kind of playing sloppy, but what he was doing was just making sure all their flashes were useless. Like every single time they threw something and tried to swing, he was there peeking when they thought he'd be falling back, and here he is just farming a little bit more.
Oh, it's 4.
15 and 3 already.
It's a one-man army.
Yeah.
Previous major MVP, not just the champion in Antwerp, but it's an ace in the first map for Rain.
Faze are definitely playing incredibly well from a positional standpoint as well as mechanical.
Ooh, door open. That was almost timing to catch. Ooh, Hobbit and Axile. The continuation spray from Rops is sick. That's like 20 bullets deep. Just gets what he wants. Hobbit slides into the B site. In the meanwhile, that is a completely clear B bomb site. Twist gonna chase down NaVi. Down he goes. And Rops, meanwhile, just holding off on connector.
Dude,
if only Cloud9 knew they could have pushed.
There's no CT in the bomb site. Cloud9 and Faze probably don't know exactly where each other are at this moment. They could have gone anywhere.
Yo,
Now they'll find a target here. Rops with the deep angle.
Yeah. Leave it to Rops. Finds the first one. Knows Shiro's close. And it's a spectacular little headshot to put down the Opper. 9-round lead to Faze. Rops.
Huge round.
Yeah, like 22 bullets deep on that spray.
It's got him dancing.
An absolute hailstorm of gunfire. And then the contrast.
They came close, but just got outgunned.
Faze said, you think you have a good CT side, but watch this. But Hobbit, who absolutely stood up in the challenger stage while Axile went absent, Shiro needed a top fragging rifler. Few maps, that was Hobbit. Oof. Can't forget what he and Gambit once accomplished. Rain deep on ladder. Spray's gonna get away from him. NaVi trades that one back, and maybe it's about time Cloud9 take their second.
Yeah, this one's pretty good, winning their default in 3 different positions on the map, and
it's Twist's turn.
Oh yeah, they're both here.
Oh, the Twists and Brokey show. Op catches the first one, Twists.
They might forget about him.
Gonna keep this one sunk in the swamp. NaVi hands busy. Shiro making some sound. Twist is definitely piecing this together. But he eats the flash, so has to wait as Brokey gets ever closer.
Oh wow, they're figuring this out actually.
Third player's Hobbit over on short. Brokey needs to do it all. Over he goes and down he goes. Shiro, sure enough, given a chance to shine with the M4, will get himself at least those 2 kills in the post.
There's still the stairs timing, so he can't actually go all the way around comfortably, but they just know it's going to be 8 now.
Oh, but that molly got extinguished. There would have been another molly down. Maybe Cloud9 can still fight through, but you'd think with every piece of Faze ready and expecting that this should go swimmingly for the CTs, and of course, Cloud9 sink. I mean, just built to fail at that moment. Time was of the issue, and unfortunately for Cloud9, those little winning rounds will come to an end. Rob's at it again, but NaVi, ooh, well played. It's going to execute Rops, who thought he had way more free real estate than he realized. Cloud9 have been successful in converting 5 versus 4s into round wins when Faze get that rambunctious. But Rain fighting down long could have been the chance to grab it back. NaVi's going to go ahead and get himself a second. So it does feel like Cloud9 could squeeze this 4th onto the board. Even losing Axile in short, no big deal. Cloud9 deep on long already. But Brokey, ooh, curious situation here.
Brokey has a flash for Kerrigan as well. But yeah, okay,
Nice
just
nade.
calling out this position.
Oh, but NaVi peeks as it blows up, and that supportive player for Brokey suddenly dead already. We get the Molotovs onto the truck. Brokey's hanging on to Dumpster. And now with the smoke in front of him, he's going to try to press right through. No reaction to NaVi, can't keep it fast enough. And NaVi goes ahead, takes this into his own hands, and gives us 4 kills. Twists. It's a 1v3 clutch attempt. It's got no utility on it. Poor Twists was so far removed that he has no clue where they've gotten off to. Process of elimination, and he'll put down NaVi. No ace, grabs both kills, but unfortunately for Twists, time makes the difference. Will 4 rounds make the difference? We know what C9 do on the defense, but this Faze is ferocious. Shiro, dual Berettas in the pocket. Just about, okay! Looking the right way at the right time, but he stares Rain in the face as his brain gets blasted, and that B site cracked wide open. Twist wants to set up the crossfire, but now that Heaven player is going to draw his attention. Robs instead has to deal with graffiti push on his own, and so it goes. Hobbit to the wayside, nafany follows suit, and we've got Faze Clan staring this pistol round win in the eyes. Axile dies, and it all goes smooth.
Yeah.
Faze follow through off of Rain's entry. Kerrigan gonna slide through that bathroom smoke. He's very much on his own here. Axile holding the angle. So Kerrigan's little expedition comes to an abrupt end, dies of scurvy. And Shiro comes down from the bathrooms to help out. Axile's gonna keep it clean. The rifle work looking good. Shiro even on the A1S. It's 3 clean kills from the first gun round of Cloud9. Again, you'd be an absolute fool to write off Cloud9's CT side.
Time is down. They'll save it, take it to the next. And
Axile peeks off. Kerrigan this time gets sweet revenge. And now they're going to try to follow through. Immediately sprinting up beyond the bathroom. Shiro back of Twist turned. Easy. And then Hobbit and nafany come in with instantaneous kills. It's a shutdown. Cloud9 put an abrupt end to what FaZe thought would be an easy route to A.
yeah.
Here we go. Fast B play. Rain at the helm. Hobbit looks towards Monster first.
Wow.
Man, on a swivel. And just like that one rifle round at A, it is Cloud9 dumpstering the offense on their hit.
And if you try to respect every piece of utility and every push that could come out, you will lose to the clock before you lose to the other team.
Hobbit, before time expires, gets a couple others. So 4 kills from him on that B hold made it look real easy. Shiro. Oh, blindsided. Rain was tucked. Perks up in the perfect moment. Hobbit. Oh! You just said that talent goes deep.
Ooh, that's the op.
And the one thing with Cloud9 CT side so far was they were getting through these rounds.
This is so much power right now for Faze Clan. The amount of time left on the clock, you know the CTs are going to look for something, and the Ts are still spread out entirely. So Axile walking this down off a shadow advantage. He goes a bit farther. Exactly that. He's going to try to get a little bit of info back, and that perfect amount of patience, and the spread on the map is beautiful for Faze Clan.
Try to split that A site 2-2. Rob's going down early, could bring Inters up in time. nafany's about to get tested. Down goes the front. There's Brokey, picked up that op, the hardware given over, and Inters just sinks away. Cloud9 CT side.
With 14 off that, we haven't even really seen a rifle round win yet. Just the pistols on pistols on pistols. A beautiful amount of patience and a very readable spot for what the setup could be.
Unless he gets underneath it. Yeah, fast move. Predicts the angle. Axile still playing in front.
Oh, what?
Brokey just bested him from the back line of this hit. Now Shiro, time to answer. And this is hit so hard throughout the challenger stage. Now he's under pressure. Finished by Brokey. It's the counter op that connects, and Robs keeps his eyes on the flank to keep man advantage in the hands of FaZe. Such little health left on Brokey, but sometimes that doesn't matter for him, and they're pretty ill-equipped. Inters has the kit. nafany throws out the smoke. It could be a desperate attempt to just get those 5 seconds through. nafany's gonna tap it, but it needs to be Inters who goes for the defuse, and he's gonna catch that long kill first. Now nafany fights forward, gets the better of Robs. Brokey goes down, and they pull off that retake with just a second to spare. It's Cloud9 back in with 8.
Ends up tossing that Molotov.
Don't see that every day.
It's pretty haphazard.
Rain.
It's pretty improvised, but they're running into the site.
Working with what he can. nafany off of that flash. Perfect time fight. He gets himself 2. Kerrigan could be the difference as Rob applies that pressure onto Shiro. He's got 34 health, but only 14 seconds left for the T's to work with. Next player up, it's Hobbit on Dumpster. And they need to cover. They do. Bombs down. Rob's back in with impact. Dropped out. Kerrigan needs the clutch, but Inters comes out with 2. And yet again, Cloud9, it's the rotators that do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, that's crazy. Giving Cloud9 a chance of staying alive. They keep the economy afloat, and it's also a round where FaZe are going to save into the next. That's well done. Very impressive that they were able to make that happen.
By the skin of their teeth on a couple, and nafany right back to his action. It's gonna catch Rain. Big scalp to take. In this case, it's only one of the Tech 9s. Robson Twist gonna try to slowly creep that way in from short. It's the emphasis short side. Rops will come through when he chooses. NaVi just catches Brokey jumping around like a madman and twists to AK, gets nothing. So Rops has already started to peel away with the bomb down. It's just complete collapse again from FaZe as they try to work their way to these sites. B has been closed. A has had cracks, and Rops goes back in for second servings. Didn't get out through Monster, had to attempt it in from short. Now it's the util pressure towards A. Shiro, ooh, he's gonna come down on Kerrigan, but actually stutters it and still just waits that extra second in case.
It's that walk back.
Yep.
It's the walk back that is spotted from Shiro that's really important here. And look, enters again. Can't get volleyed in this spot.
We've seen him on the retake and in the clutch, but now it's from the barrels hold with Hobbit up in front. Shut down on Rain. And they're going to have to press in through Monster. All that's left of FaZe at the 10-second mark. Still nothing back the other way. Cloud9 simply do not fall. And Brokey has to save again.
Yeah. No way in. I think they tried their hardest with the little bit of utility that they had.
After time?
Oh, I think it was. Yeah, Brokey is, well, it's in the name.
They haven't even found the entry kills. They haven't even found the bomb plants. Kerrigan, this time, gets the better of Hobbit, but barely. Little help for these two. NaVi, we just praised him, but how about now when the pressure's really on? Rain's gonna keep it tucked in. NaVi's delivering! 3 kills from inside the swamp. Rops back at it. Another chance for Cloud9 to retake. And funnily enough, now it's the stars. It's not Inters and NaVi from B to A, but vice versa. Brokey and Rops, they know one's heaven, and Shiro has slid out in the meantime, all the way over. He's got the utility to burn a player out of the post plant. Rops is hunting, scouring for some sort of a headshot, doesn't want Brokey to be under pressure. Axile falls down from the skies, and Brokey is just locked into this position. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He fights, and he falls. Cloud9 tie at 14.
Oh, they use their utility in this situation. The 2v2, so many retakes in this game, all going the way of Cloud9, and it is beautifully orchestrated. Wow, and dude, NaVi earlier on, leading from the front with that hold, making up for 2 of his B-side players dying.
Kerrigan's already pressing into the bathrooms. Axile's gone, doesn't like that. Just kind of sketchy. Shiro, oh man!
Don't kill him.
Just standing in the open, a sitting duck, plucks Rain off the play. Flash, twist dodges. He'll get the better of NaVi. Can't win every duel. But that's also man advantage gone.
Yeah.
So now you better hope that by going for that flash, by taking a proactive play, you haven't just poked the beast. Axile's in the corner of the bathrooms. Hobbit's along the wall. Somebody's got to step up, and right now it's Hobbit. Shiro from behind boxes. They both go double kills, and 2 stand at the end. Cloud9 secure 15.
Well, they've made it happen in this matchup, starting down 11-4 and then losing another pistol. 99% of teams would give up mentally. Yeah, but we've seen Cloud9 do it over and over again here on Overpass, and now versus the very best team they could do it against. This time it's going a little bit more slowly, and again, FaZe can work off this space. They're holding for this boost.
Hobbit's prepared.
Oh!
Rops puts his face right to the crosshair. Brokey trades out. Kerrigan's blind, but again, it's bodies in position. Cloud9 have been where they need to, when they need to. And again, they will run this back.